Hey, Purple World.
I'm Masina.
And I'm Clint.
And welcome to another episode of All the Critics Love You in New York.
This is day one of the celebration in Minneapolis, and before the celebration even started, there's a plethora of news happening in Prince world.
Yes, some of it got released before it was supposed to. Like, there were announcements that were supposed to come out today, and they came out a little bit early. A little too early.
They made a little mistake, and it was caught, so they felt the need to actually correct it and announce it because it was there.
Yeah.
But the first bit of news is...
Well, you know that on Record Store Day, they were releasing the Pop Life exclusive. What's the name of that one?
His Majesty's Pop Life.
And also the Versace Experience, the cassette of the Versace Experience. So now Electric Fetus they had the purple one, the exclusive purple one. So they held off like about 600 or 700 at Electric Fetus and released it to yesterday, the 24th.
Yesterday at 9 a.m.
At 9 a.m. And we were able to get them. And I believe there's still some more because I went back.
Yep.
3 times.
we went yesterday, they had a bunch.
Today
went back today, they had a few. So they're still there. So if you want to get your copy, make sure you do it soon.
Yeah.
Because everybody's here for the celebration.
Unfortunately, they posted something on Facebook saying that they're not going to sell it online. People are upset, but that's the only way they're going to make a business.
Hey, keep the exclusivity.
Yes.
So apparently the only way to get it is to go to the store and get your copy firsthand, or second way is to make a friend in Minneapolis
or eBay.
Or eBay. That'll cost you more.
Yeah.
It'll cost you more, but you'll get your hands on it. We got ours, so we're good. We're covered. We're not worried about it. We're worried about you now.
Yes.
The second bit of news that came out before the celebration was the Beautiful Ones book. And that book is Prince's autobiography that he actually mentioned in a news conference in 2016. 50-page handwritten manuscript is being put together in a book by the Prince estate, and it's a collaboration between Prince and the author. What was his name? Dan Piepenbring. I hope I said his name right. And obviously it's going to be based on his 50-page memoir, and on top of that it's going to include a treatment of the movie Purple Rain that he handwritten and and handwritten lyrics that they pulled out of the vault. So that's due out on October 29th. Yes.
I was surprised by that.
Oh, I never thought it would happen.
Yeah, I didn't think it was real.
Yeah.
In the first place, in the beginning, in 2016, I was like, a memoir.
Yeah, well, he was always kind of iffy about books about his life being written. So I guess he felt the need to do it himself, and he started to do it, but he never got around to finishing it, unfortunately. But it's happening. So October 29th is the date of release, and it's available for pre-order on the Prince Estate page. So I'm excited about that. Announcement number 3, which was the accidental leak that happened yesterday. You want to talk about that?
I don't know all the details because I was too overwhelmed to look at the
Yes, we had a busy day yesterday in Minneapolis.
I was too overwhelmed to look at the articles, but everybody kept sending me information about these albums that are being released by Warner Brothers, and it's supposed to be what I call, well, they are the originals. Yes, the originals.
Yes, that's the name of the album. It's called The Originals.
The songs that Prince wrote for other artists or whether he meant to or not. But his original versions, and I always said Prince's original versions of songs like Baby Go Go and 100 Miles Per Hour is so much better. And the sex of it, like those songs are just more gritty. And if that's not, I don't even know if that's listed on there, but anyway.
No, sex of it isn't.
Sex of it isn't. Anyway, I have my little list that I want.
But in an odd coincidence, a friend of a friend of mine actually asked if I had the Kenny Rogers one. I'll give you the song list in a second, but Prince wrote a song for Kenny Rogers, and a friend of mine asked me if I had a copy of Prince's vocal version of it, and I said no, and I was like, gee, I wish I had that. But now Warner Brothers, that's one of the song choices in the Warner Brothers release. The songs that are being released on this album, I'm going to read them to you. And it's 15 songs. 14 of them have not been officially released yet. First one is Sex Shooter from Apollonia 6.
I have to say something. No, I have to say something. There's a section in the Vanity version of Sex Shooter, and at the end there's a call and response type thing going on where Vanity is saying Brenda and Brenda is responding anyway, the response isn't Brenda,
it's Prince.
It's Prince.
Yeah,
I love it.
well, they have the same deep voice.
They do, yes. I just love it. I was like, that ain't no Brenda.
Yeah, well, I mean, he always did like in Vibrator, the woman
That was
in there that was Prince doing, like, he sounded like an angry grandmother, but that was Prince doing it. But anyway, the song list goes as follows. The first song on the record is Sex Shooter from Apollonia 6. Second one is Jungle Love by The Time. Third one is Manic Monday by the Bangles, which I believe I have. That was him and Apollonia, yes. Fourth one is Noon Rendezvous from Sheila E. Fifth one, Makeup by Vanity 6. Sixth one, 100 Miles Per Hour.
First of all, my bad, but I can't wait to hear Makeup by Prince.
You know what? I want to hear that too.
And
I'm
100
curious.
Miles Per Hour, because I love Prince's version.
I think I have 100 miles in that.
Yeah, I love his version.
Yeah, it's a really good. And the Kenny Rogers song is number 7. That's You're My Love by Kenny Rogers. 8, Holly Rock by Sheila E.
I think, no.
I have to hear it.
Yeah.
Number 9, Baby You're a Trip, which I do have, which I love. I love that version. I like it way better than Jill's version. I'm sorry. Sorry, Jill. I like Prince's version better. 10, Glamorous Life by Sheila E. 11, Gigolos Get Lonely Too. I would want to hear Prince sing that. He has a better voice than Morris, so I think I might enjoy it. Oh, Morris doesn't have a good singing
Yes, he
voice.
does in some songs.
Not in the ballads.
Oh.
But that's just my opinion. She loves it, obviously. Yeah. I love you, Morris, but I want to hear Prince's version of Gigolos. 12 is Love Thy Will Be Done by Martika, one of my favorite songs. Dear Michelangelo from Sheila E. Wouldn't You Love to Love Me, which I have a really, really bad copy of from 20 years ago. So it would be nice to hear that in a nice, crisp sounding copy. And number 15 is Nothing Compares to You by The Family, which is the only song on this collection that already has been released. It was released last year for Record Store Day. No, it wasn't Record Store Day. Was it Record Store Day?
I don't know.
No, it was released during the time of celebration last year.
Last year, yes.
Now, this particular release is going to be available in a bunch of different ways. First off, it's going to be available on Tidal on June 7th on Prince's birthday as an exclusive for 2 weeks, and then it's going to be released in a physical form, an LP and CD, on June 21st.
It's going to be released in a bunch of different colors, so we don't have to deal with this purple all the time.
Well, we're talking about the vinyl. It's being released as a 2 LP vinyl.
Yeah, because it's got a lot of tracks on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of tracks, and they're coming out in 3 different colors.
White, purple, and black, and I want the white one.
I want the white one too.
I'm living for that album cover.
Because I'm getting kind of tired of the purple.
Yeah.
It's getting a bit repetitive. So I'm excited that they have a different color available now. So now that's white. And this one, I guess we have different colors because it's not a Legacy release. It's actually a Warner Brothers release. So, they're giving us a little bit of a variety. And there's also going to be a deluxe set, which has the 2 LPs. I'm not sure if the color vinyls are going to be available on that. The details were sketchy on that. But you're going to get the vinyl and the CD, and then a CD only release, which has a nice picture of the cover on the disc.
And the album, the cover looks like the Bad album to me. They've got the title or his name kind of spray painted on there in red, just like on the Bad, Bad. Well, not the Bad album.
Well, yeah, the Bad album,
yes.
Yeah, because he wrote Bad in spray paint. But, Prince looks better than Michael Jackson.
But I love it.
Yes.
I'm living for that album cover.
So far, and there was a faint rumor. I don't know how true this rumor is. I don't count it as an official announcement, but they're saying that around Christmas time, that there's going to be a 1999 deluxe reissue.
What do you think would be good for the extras, if there are any? Unreleased, sorry.
Well,
from that era,
during those sessions, I think he did Extra Lovable. Ooh. He did No Call Me, Turn It Up.
Oh, that would be great.
And I think around that time he did a different that dual version of Feel You Up and Extra. No, Irresistible Bitch.
Oh, right.
And Feel You Up. It was like one song, but it kind of meshed into
Turn It Up is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're saying that it's going to have the same treatment that the Purple Rain Deluxe had. The extra outtake songs and the full treatment that Purple Rain had with the
a DVD and singles and
I don't know what they would release on the DVD. Maybe a 1999
concert.
The Homecoming concert.
Oh my God.
That would be awesome if they had that movie. Okay, we're fantasizing here, but if we worked with the estate, that's how you guys would get it because that's how we would want it. Yeah. But how do you think they should treat a 1999 reissue?
Yeah.
What songs do you think they should put on it? What kind of extras do you think they should put on it? Let us know in the comments. But that was that last bit. I don't count that as an announcement. That's more of a rumor because it didn't really come from the estate or Warner Brothers or anybody. But it's something that's been floating around the past few days. So hopefully there's a kernel of truth in that. That would be great to have. But anyway, I'm Clint.
I'm Masina.
And we're here in Minneapolis. So if you see us, say hi to us. Feel free to comment. Make sure you subscribe to our page.
Share our page.
And hit that notification bell. It looks like this. And and that's it. Peace and be wild.
Peace and be wild.